What's up, everybody? This is Roger Del Martin of Vengeance Rising and Emerald. Today, we're going to look at part 2 of the song He Is God, part 2 of Foundations, okay? So grab those bass guitars, get them tuned up, get your heads right once again, and let's do it. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you. Let's get the basses tuned up. This is going to be easy. We tuned down a half step from A440, so let's go. Here's E, here's A, here's D, and here's G. Right on the money, okay? Woo! Part 2. Last week we looked at the chorus on how to play the song He Is God. Today we're going to look at the verse, okay? There's actually a verse and a chorus and a verse and a chorus. That's it to the whole song, okay? And once again, we're going really, really quick. Speed metal. A long time ago, when I was in California, a lot of times people wanted to hear me talk because my accent was way different. In fact, when I first moved to California, it wasn't different to me because I watched television, and television was mainly from California, from Hollywood, and they had a certain accent or a certain way they spoke, and it sounded fine to me. Well, when I went out there, those guys didn't think I sounded fine at all. They were like, dude, I said, come here, listen to this guy. I want you to say something. And then I would say something, they'd laugh, this is crazy, this is nuts. Well, I actually have an accent. Those guys didn't have an accent. They were like accent neutral. There was none. But see, I've got a little flavor to my voice, and I like that. And actually, they liked it too. And it helped me, really. Now, look at Southern people, think they're so slow. So, Roger, this speed metal is not necessarily natural to you, is it, Roger? And I go, yes, it's very natural to me. Once again, I was very attracted to fast cars back in the day. They were fast, we loved it. They were loud, and we loved that too. The fastest, there were some people who, their job was called auctioneer. And in Oklahoma, the auctioneers, they talked faster than any speed metal vocalist I've ever heard in my life. And they were selling objects, and they had to go a very quick pace. And they said, here, okay, give me $10, 2 biscuits, and sold to the man with the bald head. Okay, and they were really good at it, very, very quick. Also, when I grew up too, I played baseball, played Little League baseball. And the coach would say, oh, let's give them some chatter. And we'd be out there playing defense, and somebody be up there playing at the batter's plate, and we'd all be out there going, hey, batter, 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 hey, batter, batter, hey, batter, 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 hey, batter, batter, swing! Okay, and they throw them off, and so we did the speed metal thing with their mouth a long time ago from Oklahoma. So get off my case, toilet face, all right? So it was very natural, and it's natural to play fast, and that's what we're going to learn today. We talked about doing that last time. So now, let's look into the verse of the song, He Is God, and let's look at it from a musical standpoint. So hang on. This is the second lick to the song, He Is God. We're in tablature mode, which these strings represents the strings on the bass, these 4 strings. We've got an E, we've got an A, we've got a D, and a G string. This is divided into 2 measures, okay? This lick is in 2 measures. Once again, we're in 4/4 timing. There's 4 beats per measure. The quarter note gets 1 beat. So we'll count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and all of a sudden, what the heck is going on here? Well, what we're going to do on the 3rd and 4th beat of the second measure is we're going to add an 8th note, okay? So this is the 3rd beat. It's not 77, but it's the note E, E, and then we're going to go E sharp or F, and then E. So we're going to count this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So we're adding an 8th note on the 3rd beat and the 4th beat. So let's count this again. And this is, once again, these are the beats, and this is how we're going to play the notes on the bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Just like that, because we added 2 eighth notes right here. So let's go ahead and get out this metronome. All right, that's pretty snappy. So let's count this thing off, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just like that. And that's the verse. This lick is in the Phrygian mode. We're talking about E Phrygian. That's not to be confused with the E refrigerator mode. Two different things. Some people think you're in the refrigerator mode. No, I'm not in the refrigerator mode. I am the Phrygian mode. Two different things. Refrigerator mode is when you wake up in the middle of the night, starving, working your way to the actual refrigerator. You open up the refrigerator and you look and see all the wonderful things that you have to eat. That's refrigerator mode. Don't be confused. We're in Phrygian mode. I spelled it wrong last time. Phrygian. I still didn't spell it right. Phrygian mode. That's how it works. So, the major scale, let's look at it. In the key of E, there's E, but we're going to actually throw this thing up to this octave. Okay, here's a major scale. Let's change it to the Phrygian mode. Still in the key of E, but a Phrygian mode. Ready? Man. I like it. Yeah, that's what we're playing in. When I say we're playing in the Phrygian mode, every one of these notes belong to the Phrygian scale, okay? We're not borrowing any other notes. Every one of them's right there, and that's why I'm saying we're playing in the Phrygian mode, E Phrygian. That makes it sound different. Even though we're in the key of E, which is guitar friendly, we're going for the E Phrygian, and this is it. I was introduced to punk rock music a long time ago when I was in college, 1976. Believe it or not, I'd heard about punk music, but at the time I was listening to Ted Nugent, I was listening to Aerosmith, and really stuff like that. Yeah, Ted Nugent, Aerosmith. But I was in college, and back then they had this program called Foreign Exchange Student. Met this guy from London, England, in 1976, and I can't even remember his name, but I liked him a lot, and for some reason he liked me. And and I was always listening to his music. He says, Roger, I'm going to come over to your pad, and I'm going to bring you some really good music. And I'm like going, heck yeah, I'll do it. This guy comes over with an album, and it was by a band called the Sex Pistols. And so we put on the album, and I was like, and he was loving it. He's going, check this out. And there was a song called EMI. I think it was about a record company. It's the EMI. And he was like, dang, this is good. And God Save the Queen. And I'm like freaking. I'm going, okay. And I lifted it off the needle. And I said, here you go, man. That was way cool. Doug and I were researching everything to do the speed metal thing. Okay, well then some of that punk thing came back to me. I was listening to punk, we were listening to heavy metal, trying to tie it together. This song, His God, was one that I got credit for, one of the most creative times in my life when I was writing this song for quite a few reasons. But I thought about it, and I thought about how I wanted this to sound punk, and this is my version of punk, actually. It's different. What we have to do is going to go in a different time. We had this, the first part is like 736 beats per minute, and it really, really is. This one is still super duper fast. It's the fastest setting on this metronome. It's not 700 and some beats per minute, but it's like over 200 beats per minute, 208 maybe, something like that. This is what we're going to learn to lick with. So let's start right here with this metronome. This is about 94 beats per minute. So here's the lick. That was the verse. Once again, the first measure, we've got 4 straight quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and okay, you got that? So let's try it again without hitting the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and let's do that with a metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just like that, okay? Just throw this thing up to speed. This is A440. Oh yeah, and this is the slowest setting. I don't know what is this about something beats per minute, and you just keep going faster and faster, but all the way around. I mean, this is it, fast as this bad boy will go. And this is pretty much the beat of the second part, which is 208. The first part's 700 and something beats per minute. This next part, which is the verse, is about 208 beats per minute, like that. Okay, now before we do that, we got to talk about technique. We're using the iron-fisted technique for the first part, remember? The iron-fisted technique, we're still going to use that, but we're going to, before the first part, we're using an alternate string picking technique. We're not going to do that for this part, for the verse. We're going to use what's called a straight down picking. There are some who are the masters at it. I would say the most popular guitar player that's a master of down picking would be the dude that plays for Metallica. Down pick to the man, and Larry Fargus is incredible. Everything's down, everything's straight not. Everything's the down pick. This is not allowed. It's got to be straight down picking. It's very difficult to do. You talk about practice, you're really going to have to practice, but on this verse, you're going to have to do straight down picking to make it sound right. We're going to speed this up. Straight down picking, like jabbing, da 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 da. Okay. And all the quarter notes are okay, but once you hit those eighth notes, it gets pretty tricky to stay on time. About 208 beats per minute on this verse. 1, 2, 1. One more time to the chorus. End the song. All right. There you have it right there, folks. Whew! That's pretty much the song right there. The chorus and the verse. That's it. All right, now let's talk about the spiritual application.